Hello traders, so let's tackle the last market in the metals section, and that is platinum, and we will start at late 80s at $265 and witness several fold rise to nearly $700 in the same year. So if we traded late 86, there were some good years, but in the 70s, in the early 80s, there are actually even more money opportunities, but I was not able to show you them because we don't have historical data in this program, TradingView. And let's see how this market continued. Well, it was good range from nearly $500 to $640 up until 89, when the range narrowed and we could then short it at 500 in 90 till 330. Then the narrowed range continued from early, like mid 90s, it will be better, till almost 2000, when it moved from 350 to 450. So maybe some money here for shorter term traders, but not for long term trend followers. But then markets reverted and went from 390 till 630, then back again to 400, and then from 400, yes, to 2000. Five-fold increase, even with that time when nothing happened for 2004 to 2005. This was five-fold increase, and that was money machine for traders. And of course markets fell back again to 780 in 2008, and immediately after that reverted to almost previous levels, to 1700s. Spectacular. And then went into choppier mode from 2010 up until, I would say, 2014. Now this period, when it went from 1900 to 1350, this was difficult for traders. Only short-term traders would make something out of that. But of course, what happens after periods of consolidation, trends prevail, and so you could trade from 1500s to 600 in next couple of years, which were marked by the depths of COVID and subsequent economic recoveries, when it went from 600 to 1300s in early February 21, and then reverted to 900s. And interestingly, here also war in Ukraine didn't bother that much, but still you saw that trends are here, and historically it's interesting market. And let's see for a couple of years how that it looked on more realistic trend lines. Okay, let's go for here. This is good example to start. So from 2014 2016, it made one good short trend, very good short trend. Then a couple of break-even trades till 2018, when it went to relatively good two short-term trends as well. And interestingly, yes, platinum did nothing substantial in context of other markets in times of COVID. So you, in broader context, you wouldn't even notice that this is time of COVID, but it were. And aftermath was only at late 2020, when it made one good uptrend. But after that, even war in Ukraine didn't bother much. Here's that little spike, and actually it didn't mean nothing. But here, that's the thing about markets. You never know. You never know. And let's see for a couple of these relatively boring markets for a bit narrower time frames. We have 21 now. Okay, let's see. Let's see from 21. Oh, we have opportunity to see it in 2020. Yes. No, it was relatively good in 2020, but still no game changer. From 900 to $700 you could short at that. Then there were a couple of small uptrends, but overall lots of whipsaws here, a couple of uptrends here, Then we are continuing the world of small profits and whipsaws, which is followed by a bit better markets in late 2020. 3 uptrends. And then in 21, these are break-even trades at best, with acceptable downtrend here, acceptable downtrend here and here. These were not the worst markets in 21. Some small uptrends, but nothing. But these were downtrends, if I misspelled correctly. Here's downtrend as well. So uptrend here. Nothing worthwhile, but even paid for your losses. And this is time when war started. No reactions, surprisingly. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, very small, 5 very small trades, nothing substantial, and bit slightly more decent downtrend here and break-even trades here. So last couple of years, surprisingly not that interesting, but historically very good market for us to trade. So what does it mean? Actually, that doesn't mean this is interesting market and eventually it will spike in either direction, to which I don't know. But if something is boring, that's good. It's not interesting for many people and might strike a good opportunity sometime. So what I'm saying here, as I'm always saying, look at different markets, different perspectives. Even though all markets are correlated in the metals area, some of them still are slightly better than others. For instance, I was surprised for the spectacular trends in palladium. It actually traded better than gold or silver, which might seem surprisingly, but that's the thing. Markets move in pairs, but there are better ones than others. I think I said this phrase straight ahead 2 times. Excuse me for my misspelling, but you will get the point. There are many asset classes. Look at them all. Look at those opportunities. Be open-minded and stay tuned for my next videos, because you will see many other markets, many other asset classes, many other events in financial markets. And with that said, till later. Bye.